What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BMX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a review for Star Wars Tales of the Underworld. This was the short, two-part, mini episodes that we got from Disney Plus on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Just here back on Sunday, and I had a chance to sit down and watch it while it was cleaning up, and I was like, okay, let's do a review, because this is always, I love doing reviews on Star Wars, and this was a Star Wars thing that, they usually can't go wrong with this. They're kind of fun little shorts. Nothing serious, but just giving you a little snippet on some certain characters' lives that you maybe otherwise didn't know. So Tales of the Underworld followed, the first part followed Asajj Ventress after her death, and then following Cad Bane and his life, his early life. So it's funny because usually it starts with a story that's further back and ends with a story that's more current, but it did the opposite thing. It started with a story that's more current and went back to a story that was kind of not there anymore. But we also have, we have the other Star Wars Tales series. We have Tales of the Jedi, which focused on Dooku and Ahsoka. And last year we had Tales of the Empire, which focused on Morgan Elsbeth and Barriss Offee. So getting a look at the Underworld, at bounty hunters, and of course we know Asajj Ventress was a bounty hunter after she left Dooku's service. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about the series and what we thought. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, so we have Tales of the Underworld. So we have Asajj Ventress meeting a young Jedi runaway. She's just trying to, stay low profile in the galaxy. We see her death at the beginning of the series. Quinlan Vos declaring his love for her, putting her to rest, and then Mother Talzin and the other witches basically bringing her back and saying, hey, if you can stay with us, or you can be brought back and you're going to lose the thing that you seek, which is obviously, I think, Quinlan Vos. So it's interesting to see there how she felt about that. And then, you have Cad Bane's origin story, really. So the Asajj stuff, I definitely like the Asajj stuff more because I think she's a really great character, and just seeing her again back in there is always entertaining. Seeing her fight Inquisitors and and other things like that. Latz Ralsei was showed up in this series. That was her first appearance, which was really, really cool. And is more of a ruthless bounty hunter, gets what she wants at any means necessary. So that was interesting, because I think that was from like the books and the expanded universe too. So this is the first time bringing her in, as far as I know, which is kind of like, nice little member berry. I never really read any of the books with Asajj, but Latz was in was a upgrade crew card in Star Wars X-Wing, so I did know about her from that. So that was kind of cool. And then and having her kind of figure out she's got some other work to do. It's not all about finding Quinlan and stuff like that. So interesting character development. I know we're getting the Maul show, but I kind of was feeling like I wouldn't mind getting a Asajj show either. That would be a pretty cool thing. Or seeing Asajj in live action would actually be really cool. But it kind of makes you want a little bit more of the character. What they've done with her in this and before in Bad Batch, the final season, kind of makes you a little bit hey, I'd like to get more Asajj, see more Asajj. It was a fun little, basically you had 3 15-minute episodes, so it was like a full kind of TV series or kind of thing in those 3 shorts for one full episode of like a TV series. So that wasn't too bad. It was kind of nice, especially on Star Wars Day. It's nice little, hey, we did this for you and stuff like that, especially with Disney's track record. We also had the Cad Bane origin story, him as a kid with his best friend, kind of basically getting involved with kind of big shot criminals, and then him and his friend getting separated, his friend turning his life around and becoming a deputy, and him kind of sticking with his friend, and him sticking with the criminal and becoming basically like him, and basically getting arrested, sent to jail, and then getting out and coming back after his friend, only to find out that his friend married his girlfriend, and now she's passed away, and just basically saying that you took everything from me, and was the fact that he basically stuck around to take care of Cad Bane's son. So that was kind of an interesting reveal. You could kind of see it coming a mile away, but an interesting kind of character story that he ends up killing his own son's adoptive father, the last person he had, and just kind of walks away in true Cad Bane fashion. Too much greed. So interesting, too much greed, and that need for revenge. So interesting kind of way it was played. Definitely like the Quinlan Voss cameo in there. Would have been cool, and cool to see Obi-Wan in there too. That was interesting. But nice little series, little short series. I would say I enjoyed, like I said, the Asajj stuff better. Cad Bane stuff was cool too, because he's just a really cool character. Although they kind of ruined that in the Book of Boba Fett by shooting him, but we all know he's not dead, because nobody ever dies in Disney. Disney will not let you die. So there's that. But nice little short series, and I hope that this is the quality of stuff we see with the new Mall show, because it was decent quality. It wasn't anything like egregious about it or anything like that. Just kind of showing the natural progressions of the character. Asajj caring more about people than she did when she was a separatist, and which we've seen through different things in the series, and kind of Cad Bane's ruthlessness, his greed, and just kind of showing it growing from start to kind of where we put him in the series, so we can understand why he's like that a little bit more. But I would definitely say this was worth a watch. It was fun, and it was interesting, and you got some cool scenes, and for a quick, it's going to take you 2 hours to watch it. It's a nice little jaunt, and again, it's nothing that they can really do to mess this stuff up. It was better than the Tales from the Empire. I did like the Barriss story from Tales of the Empire. I didn't really care for the Morgan Elsbeth stuff, but it definitely was better than last year's stuff. So that's good. Maybe not better than Tales of the Jedi. I mean, Tales of the Jedi, having Dooku and having the other Yoda species, I can't remember her name. I always forget the name. But seeing the other one die, Master, I can't ever remember. But having to get to see her in the series was just really, really good. So I would say it's a close second to Tales of the Jedi. But Tales of the Underworld, Star Wars Day, guys. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. Do you think it's a decent series? I think it was pretty good for the short little thing it was, and I was glad I took the time to watch it. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.